Tony D and Little Joan somewhere behind me, and this is a screenwriter's rant on The Diggers, a comedy about a guy who inherits a funeral home. And I think it's going to be pretty funny because everybody in the cast seems to be a comedian. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Theo Vaughn, I recognize him. Shane Gillis, of course. I don't recognize this guy, but he seems to be one of them. I think his name's Drewski. Is it Drewski? Is this a real movie? The only thing I'm worried about is this a real movie. I think it is. It's a little low key in the music for the trailer. I think it should probably be a little more frantic for the music, the background music. It should probably start out like super sad and depressing funeral music and then transition into something crazy. But it's wackiness at a funeral home. So basically, I think what happens is the father of Drewski dies, and he inherits a funeral home or the family business. But Theo Vaughn, for some reason, is also in on it. I don't know why. He inherits 50% too. I don't know if he's related in some way. And then all sorts of craziness happens at the funeral home. Shane Gillis, I'm not sure. he just shows up as a delivery guy. I don't know. I'm not sure what his deal is. This guy offers to bring them lots of bodies. Yeah, so and here they're interviewing somebody for a job. Now in this scene, they're moving a coffin and they dump it, and it turns out it's full of drugs and money, and then they end up stealing it and having a wild time. But then of course the gangsters who own it show up, and I believe they're Chinese gangsters, but I'm not sure. So it's pretty wacky. I kind of like it. It's not bad. It made me chuckle. I would say it. I think I would say it. It's a little bit messed up because there's a lot of dead body jokes in it. But if you can get past that, I think it would be pretty good. Wow, we got everybody in this. All right, first act. I guess the father dies and the son inherits the funeral home, but for some reason Theo Vaughn does too. I don't know, maybe he married into the family, or he was like a son to the funeral director or something like that. But they both have to run the funeral home, and they're both kind of dumb. So they're running the funeral home, and then wackiness ensues. They're not very good at it. They're having some problems, but then the coffin full of drugs arrives, and they hit the jackpot. But of course, later the gangsters come to get them. They kidnap them at one point, and then in the third act, I don't know. It somehow all works out for them, obviously, because that's usually what happens in a comedy. I mean, might be they die and then they end up at their own funeral home. That could be pretty funny. You never know with a comedy. That's the whole point. Yeah, here they are being kidnapped. So, it looks fun. I'd give it a shot. All right, so let's read the write-up, if there is one. Is there no write-up here? The Diggers Funeral Home is open for business for questions and general inquiries. And it has an actual number here. I don't know. Is that a real number? Director is Michael Daniel. And who wrote this thing? They got craft services on here. Is this a real movie? I got to see in the IMDb. Maybe this is just an online movie? The Diggers. I'm not seeing. That's from 2019. That's not it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So, let me try Theo Vaughn. He's not in a lot of movies. So, it should be under upcoming. Busboys. No, it's not listed here. So, I assume this is a real movie. It looks a little too solid to be like an AI thing. Um, so there's a lot of people in this damn movie. They've got it. So Drewski made it, I assume. It looks like Drewski's the central next node for this. So I'm gonna guess Drewski probably wrote it. And I'm guessing that Theo Vaughn probably had some kind of writing credit, but I'm not seeing a writing credit here. But yeah, it doesn't look bad. I think it could be fun. Again, you keep it short, punchy, do all your comedy bits, go out on top, do a quick wrap up, and then you're off to the next one. So, yeah, I think this could work. I think this could work. Where the hell is it gonna play? I don't think it's getting distribution. Otherwise, it would be on the IMDb. I don't know. So, does anybody know anything about this movie? Is it already out? It might be already out. I don't know. I just stumbled upon this trailer. But okay, it's called The Diggers, and I guess it's coming to a streaming service near you. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan somewhere behind me. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm at the Ren Fair in Bridgeton, New Jersey. And that's down by an area called the Dragon Shops. If you know where that is, just look it up online. I'll be there from 10 to 5. I will be doing a talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil, weather permitting. But the weather's looking good today. So hopefully I'm not sitting there in the rain. So come on by. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.